Alrighty. Hey, David. How you doing, man? Heyo, what's up, brother? Glad to hear it, David. How you doing, Teo? Oh, it's hot down there today. It's about 60 here, but it's pouring. And another fresh batch of thunderstorms coming through today. Hey, Dorothy. Snowing. Yuck. This is Alaska's Assassin. Hello. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing the same. $54 and raining. Yeah, it's like 59 and raining here. Golden Dragon. Mr. Stoddy. How you doing? Appreciate y'all spending your time here with me today. Oh man. Oh, Teo, good question. So this is a pay dirt that is yet to be named. I'm doing a video on it, so I'm in the live phase of that now, where I did first couple pans in the video, and then I pan the rest of the bag live, and then I go back to the video for the snuffer dump. I've decided that I'm going to stop telling everybody what the pay dirt is while I'm live, because that just eliminates the reason for you to need to watch the video. You know what I mean? I will check that out, James. My first couple videos I didn't think were very good either. It gets easier, man. It really does. You get more comfortable. Confidence goes up a little bit. But yeah, this is actually a first time I've ever done this pay dirt too. So and to redo your Patreon, yeah. I don't know why. I'm probably gonna have to cancel all of mine. All the people I'm members to for this month after the whole garnishment debacle, which just sucks, man. They took $366 out of my paycheck. That's crazy. For a 5-year-old, 6-year-old debt, something like that. But I owe them, so it's fair. I mean, no more credit cards for Chris, ever. Hey, Dina. AAA, what's up, brother? Got Mr. and Mrs. AAA in the house. Wonderful people. Tell them hello. Subscribe to their channels. Help me convince AAA to do another dry panning video. Does, Dorothy, it very much so does. Your package will be going out Monday, Dorothy, by the way. They didn't even talk to me about the payment, Dina. I'm going to call them today, though, and see if there's anything I can do, because I did Google it and look, and it says that it can be adjusted if they agree to a lesser payment. So I'm going to tell them, like, look, I'm going to have to file bankruptcy, which I'm not, but they don't know that. Because if I file bankruptcy, they get nothing, and they have to give me the money back. I'm hoping. Hey, Curtis. That's good. AAA, you're a quarter of the way there. Hey, Steven. Here's some gold. This is the minus kitchen strainer size. How you doing today, Steven? There's a lot of real fine gold in this. What's up, Lee? Oh, and I need to send a special shout out to Mantis Rock Miner. Mantis Rock Miner Pater. He sent me a. Oh, that's awesome, James. But yeah, Mantis Rock Miner Pater sent me a gram of gold to help out, and that's awesome. You know, all you guys are awesome. Everybody reached out and even just checking on me. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate you all very much. Very humbling to be a part of this community. There's a lot of heavies in this dirt. Makes for a bit of a challenge to get it separated, actually, not gonna lie. Appreciate y'all being here. I really do. Streaming, and I'll tell you what, talking to people from the gold community in one way or the other, either through text messages, other people's chat, my own chat, is like 100% of my social interaction anymore. But that's cool. I like it that way. My friends from high school are gone, so um, I'm in a better position, Lee, but it's not like I'm not okay by any means, but I'm gonna get through it. Ozark, I am not telling people what I'm panning just yet because that eliminates the need to watch the video. So this is a as to be unnamed pay dirt. My first time doing said pay dirt, and there will be a video coming out tomorrow on this pay dirt, and that will explain everything else, if that makes sense. I realized that I was doing a couple pans in a video, and then I would pan the whole bag live, and I noticed that either one or the other video always got more views than the other. And I started thinking about, like, well, duh, of course. Why would they watch me pan the same thing twice? But this way I can still do that, but it gives a little incentive to watch, at least check out the beginning of the video and see what dirt it was. You know? There's the gold I missed. Hey, Melithion. I'll see that. Let me pour some of that water out. I will check it out, Dina. Thank you. And I got a surprise in the mail that I forgot about. I got a kinky vial from Ed at Flash in Your Pan. It went from Careless to Ed to me. I appreciate that, Lee. Appreciate all y'all. Oh yeah, I always go through it multiple times, David. I always miss some. I go through it basically until I stop finding gold. Ones like this with a lot of heavies and a lot of fine gold, I'll probably run over the cleanup buddy at some point. I should do more cleanup buddy videos. They get way more views. I just enjoy panning more. Later, Lee. Yeah, Dina, I think it is. Thanks for stopping in, Lee. Appreciate you as always. Dustin, what's up, brother? How you doing? Did you dry pan it, AAA? The vial? Or did you pan it in water? I would imagine dry panning. I would imagine dry panning flower gold probably a lot more difficult than wet panning it. That is a skill, my friend, and you should be showing that off. For sure. I can't do it. I know that. Going through this stuff. I got 3 from him. But going through this stuff is quite a challenge actually to get the heavies out. Especially with this flower gold. I probably should have classified it one more time. I only used a kitchen strainer because I wasn't expecting all this flower gold. Or all these heavies. A lot of heavies. Oh, I almost spilled that. Did y'all see that? I remember that AAA. That was pretty cool. First pan of the bigs I did. Found a nugget. I'm doing good, Justin. I'm doing good. Well, I mean, I'm as good as can be for for what's going on. I'll survive, man. I'll get through it somehow. It sure will, Dina. It sure will. Slowly but surely. Every time I say something with Shirley in it, I think of Leslie Nielsen and the Naked Gun saying, or an airplane. Surely you can't be serious. I'm always serious. Don't call me Shirley. Get some of these bigger rocks out of here. Just gonna get them wet. All right, Curtis. Thank you for stopping in, brother. I just remembered I was at work yesterday and I said, know what I mean, Vern? To a 18-year-old kid. And he just looked at me like I was stupid. And I was like, oh, God, I forgot. The toddler, he doesn't know who Ernest P. Worrell is. So I tried to explain to him who Ernest was. He just looked at me like, okay. Yeah, I forget that I'm old and they're not, and they don't know about stuff that went on when I was their age, and but these kids today weren't even alive for Tupac. That's crazy. Oh wow, Justin, that's rough. Yeah, Lithion, if it wasn't for YouTube, I'd be in the dark completely. Oh, you're not a lot older than me. What? I'll be 45 in August. My daughter's going to be 25 this year. That blows my mind. – 56. Oh, you're not that much older than me. All these heavies just stay with the gold. I mean, they stay with the gold. If I get the water hard enough to move them, it moves the gold too. Gotta just kind of scrape them away. There's the gold. Hey, what's up, Bear? What's that? I had it separated. Oh, that's gold. Huh. My daughter has a 3-year-old right now. I am technically a grandpa. Technically, I'm a grandpa. I mean, technically. Oh, Justin, this is a as to be yet unnamed pay dirt. I'm doing a video on it too. So first couple pans I did in the video, and then I do the rest live, and then I do the snuffer dump for the video. Got to watch the video if you want to know what the pay dirt is. Yeah, I did that. Thinking about getting another addition to my favorite tattoo here that my daughter drew. She drew that on, and then I had it tattooed over. I get my grandson to draw a little person here, and maybe write his name and birth date on there too. Funny, Dina. You retire before him. But Dina likes him young, huh? I see. When I was 39, okay? You have a Sharpie? When I was 39, I made the mistake of letting this 25-year-old convince me that dating her was a good idea. And, yeah, he was into going to the bars, and I tried, man. I tried. I really did try. I put in the effort. I couldn't. She just run circles around me. Like, she would, after work, let's go to the bar. Yeah. I'm like, realize I just worked. Like, I'm tired. I had to call it quits. No, no, no. Don't let me lie. She dumped me, but I was kind of relieved when she did. Exactly. Exactly. Go for it, Justin. You know you're never too old for tattoos, man. It is self-expression, you know. I'm gonna do a cool pan. I'm gonna do all the bigs in one pan. Look at that. Hey, Rusty. Panning a mystery pay dirt that will be named in my next video. First time ever doing this pay dirt myself. I thoroughly enjoyed it so far. Yeah, you know, some people, including myself, get sick right after they get a tattoo. My doctor told me one time it's your body's reacting to a foreign object being in your blood, just the ink being in your skin. I mean, and that it's actually quite common. And every time I get a big tattoo, like that one on my arm here, I get sick. I puke the next day, but that's it, and then I'm good. Weird, but apparently it's not that uncommon. Oh, there's a lead ball. Really cool rocks. Excuse me. Hey, Annie. There's lots of lead in here. Yeah, you'll bleed a lot on blood thinners, man. That's why they say not to drink before too. There's the gold. Say not to drink. It thins your blood out. Of course, I've gotten tattooed while drunk before, so. No, they won't kick you out if you bleed too much. They just want the money, you know? There's that lead ball rolling out. Too bad lead's not valuable. That is leaving streaks on my pan. I don't know what that is. Looks like it might be dirty gold. I believe that is dirty gold. I see gold in it. You see that? That little spot of gold on it? I'm going to keep that. I have no idea if that went in or not. Another one. I bet that's not gold. Let's see here. The water does not move it. Interesting. Yeah, I think it might be. Tons of lead can be worth its weight in gold. What? Lead? Why? Now I'm inspecting every rock. There's two in here that I am suspicious of. I'm going to snuffer them up just to be safe. I will look at them with a loupe. Maybe try to clean them up a bit. What's up, Zaxxon? I'm in the same boat, Steven. I know what you mean. I had all these plans for ordering pay dirt this week, but that's a goner. Won't be doing that now. But that's okay. Wage garnishment, aka karma. You know? I just can't believe how much they took. That just blows my mind. I realized it was 4 o'clock already. Hey, Careless. Thanks for stopping in. Did I tell you, Careless? I got that vial yesterday. Kinky vial from Ed. We're doing a live on that soon. Oh, I just poured material off. You out of here, Justin? Thank you for stopping in, brother. Appreciate you. Oh, I thought we picked who we send it to next. Is that not how it goes? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll see what's up. There's a lot of flower gold in here. Hey, Hobo Rob. How you doing today, man? I am panning a pay dirt that will be named in my next video. It's a surprise for now. And it is my first time doing this pay dirt. I am thoroughly enjoying this bag. Definitely more challenging than I expected it to be. Lots of heavies and flower gold. Excuse me. There's some flower gold. Every pan of the smalls have been like that. Yeah, I know AAA, I know. This is a kinky file that's being sent from person to person, and it went from Careless to Ed to me. I didn't even know that P or Carl were involved in it. I think you just pan it out and then put the gold back in it. Is that right, Careless? Do I add gold to it? You just pan it out and put the gold back. I don't think anybody added anything to it. I don't think anybody's got all the gold out of it at once anyway. Right, you don't keep any, you don't add any, you just put it back in. Yeah, that's what I thought. Lots of heavies in here. He said no. Hello, Ricky. That would be pretty cool to add. Everybody added a little something to it. Ain't got to be gold, but just something, personal. That would be neat. But then who ends up with it at the end, I guess. Goes around, around forever. There's a lot of heavy stuff in here. Guessing it's hematite. I did not check this for magnetics. I'll be there, Careless. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, that sounds cool, Jackson. Lord Shadow's doing that? I didn't know that. Gotta say, Love Bucket sounds. I think I would have picked a different name. I don't know about Love Bucket. That sounds like a name for a teenager's car or something. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, exactly. Let me find it in prison. Who's got the Love Bucket? Can I borrow the Love Bucket? Oh my god, that just sounds weird. Gail had it last. Yeah. What is a honey bucket? I don't know if I know what that is. Sounds like it is really storming out there. My signal gets a little spotty. I apologize. I have a Rectum Wi-Fi or a Spectrum Wi-Fi. Hey, Gene. How you doing today? Your package is headed towards you as we speak. I shipped it out. Shipped it that day that we talked about it, so whatever day that was. Can't quite remember what day that was. That's gold for sure. Hey, Creed. I have some $25 bags available, James. Just about out of gold. Actually, no, I don't. I'm sorry. Actually, I don't. I forgot about something. No, I do not have any bags available right now except for silver. I've got silver, plenty of silver. Well, I got an ounce of silver left. You went for a walk. Hey, Jason, what's up, man? Hey, Ed, what's up, man? We was just talking about that vial. I will be doing a live on that pretty soon. Thank you for sending it to me. It'll be my fourth go through Kinky. Done Kinky, Kinky 2.0, Kinky 1.5, and now this Kinky. I think the first one that I did was the most difficult one. I struggled with that one. Careless. Well, thank you, Careless. Been an awesome bag. Oh, you got your package today. Awesome, Gene. Oh, that was quick. I was just saying that it's on its way to you. I didn't realize it got delivered already. Yeah, Ed, I do kinky a spoonful at a time, and I don't even pan it off. I just go back and forth with it. Kinky just can't be panned like regular pay dirt. Yeah, it takes a couple tries to go through it, Ed. Get 10 bags, half-gram pay dirt selling. You send me a bag? Of course you can. Yes, definitely. I will make a video on it if you'd like. Pan into the drum beat. Yeah, Kinky claimed another victim. Very unassuming looking pay dirt, ain't it? Till you get it wet and get down in there and you're like, wow. So the first time I did it, I got I worked on for 2 weeks. I worked on it and I probably done a fifth of the bag, I'll say, a very small amount. And I got to where I was ready to just frisbee the pan against the wall. So I decided to run it over the cleanup buddy. That was a mistake if I've ever made one because all it did was concentrate all that heavy stuff down. So then I was just panning back and forth, back and forth, back and forth through heavies. Will do. Will do, James. I'll text it to you as soon as we're done here. thunder sounded crazy. Straight from a SD Creek, huh? Interesting. I don't think I've ever done South Dakota pay dirt. This should be fun. Sorry, I'm neglecting you guys here. I am. Later, Ed. Thank you for stopping in. Concentrating on some flower gold here. Mm. Not gonna lie, some of this has a very kinky feel to it, which sounds weird. Ooh, watching and learning. Well, good. I'm glad somebody gets something from my videos. I like that. What is that? I gotta get new contacts. These are getting uncomfortable. My last pair, too. My insurance will pay for them, so I don't know why I ever let myself run out of them, but I do. There's some gold. Uh, every once in a while, I find myself wondering why anybody watches my videos. But I've always had pretty hardcore self-esteem issues, so that must be my new way of doubting myself. I always feel like I have imposter syndrome, like I shouldn't really be here. And if you guys really knew me, you wouldn't really like me. And I'm like, but I am myself on video, so they do know me. So, I don't know. Just one of them things. Hey, Jeffrey. Yeah, my contacts get dry at the end of the day. Yeah. I don't see how people sleep in them. Like, I've known it's always, like, women too. I've known women that just sleep in their contacts and just get up the next day. I'm like, "Dude, aren't don't your eyes feel like they have saltines in them? What?" I appreciate that, Gene. You're awesome too. You are one tough cookie, that's for sure. Dorothy, you talking to me? I'm the reason you started watching YouTube? Swift River. Where have I heard of the Swift River? Later, Mrs. AAA. Thank you for being here. Hope you have an awesome day. Did not realize that, Dorothy. That's cool. I'm honored. Thank you. I think now you're just everywhere on YouTube, you know? Text I missed. Yeah, makes sense, Jackson. Makes sense. I don't even get on Facebook anymore. I deleted Twitter and Instagram from my phone. Never really used them. And I still have Facebook, but I use Messenger to talk to a couple people, but I don't get on Facebook hardly at all anymore. That's funny, Dorothy. I bet you haven't missed it at all, have you, Melithia? I don't miss it really. I get on there every once in a while to look at my daughter's pics. And by once in a while, I mean like she sends most of them to me anyway, so I don't think I've been on Facebook to look at anything in months. Just don't miss it, you know? Everything became about politics and I don't know. Sometimes you just get tired of reading the same stuff over and over and over again. And it seems like everything got really personal. Yeah, probably. I know one thing I do know about Messenger is that it uses way more permissions on your phone than it needs to. Like it has access to your microphone at all times, your pictures, your contacts, your location. Like if they really wanted to track you down, Messenger would be the way to do it. A lot of like security professionals recommend not using it because of how much data it stores and uses, how much of your private info it accesses. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it can be useful. I get that. I think it's like it's subjective, just like everything else in life. What some people look at as acceptable, people don't. That's the way it is. Some people like my pay dirt, my videos, and some people don't. And that's okay. Hmm. 170 acres. Wow. That's a lot of land. I got about 170 feet in this little apartment here. Last pan of the yet to be named pay dirt. Looks like something got wet. I don't even know the square footage of this apartment, but it's not much. I could probably look it up on their website. I'm sure they have it on there, but it's a 1 bedroom apartment. It's all I need, man. I don't need a lot. I've learned over life that I can do without a lot of things. Hey, Randy. I was a very pampered city boy when I went to prison, and prison taught me that you can, in fact, deal with a lot more than you think you can, and you can live with a lot less than you think you can. So, one good thing that came from prison was it made me a stronger person. I can put up with a lot. Except prison. I'll never go back there. No. I can deal with a lot, but I cannot deal with prison. Not again. That's a young man's game. Leave it to the young guys. Talking to me, Maletheon? You didn't know that? That I've been to prison? I went when I was 18. Turned 19, 20, and 21 in there. Straight from high school to prison. I have to learn everything the very hard way. I was a dumbass and I chose prison instead of college. For what? For what I felt was self-defense, but the state of Ohio disagreed. So, Jeffrey, I fully expected the same. I did not think I would live. You'd be surprised what you can deal with and what you can put up with when you have no other choice. Prison's not like Ohio prison is not like the movies or like California. California prison seems like the roughest to me. All the race problems in there. Like in Ohio, it's more city based. White, black, Latino. If you're from Cincinnati, you hang out with guys from Cincinnati. And yeah, exactly. I chose poorly. Lord Shadow, what's up, brother? We was just talking about you. Talking about your love bucket. But yeah, it's all city based in there. So you hang out with people from your city. So I had black friends, white friends, Chinese friends. And there is no I'm not gonna say there's none, but the rough stuff that you see in movies that you think is more of a hustle now. It's not, they don't just run around raping everybody, talk you out of your ass. You know what I mean? Like they get you owing them real bad. And I was raised by criminals, so I was prepared for that before I got there, and I seen it coming, and I was able to duck and dodge it. Didn't owe nobody any money for nothing. Didn't get into gambling. Kept myself out of trouble for the most part. Some things are unavoidable. You're going to have fights in there. That's just the way it is. As is life, You win some, you lose some. But I did see some horrible shit while I was there. I'll tell you what. Third day there, I seen a guy that hung himself. That was rough. That was rough. Seen a guy get a clothes iron stuck to his face, peeled his face like a cheese pizza. Yeah. Zaxxon, you can get what's called expungement in Ohio, but if you have a violent crime or any gun-related charges, you are not eligible. So I am not eligible for expungement ever. I can never legally own a firearm or get a passport. But I can vote. I did recently find out I can vote. Hey, Georgianne. Hey, Crash. Ain't seen you in a while, brother. How you been? Oh, wow, Jackson. That's cool. Yep, they are big on forgiveness, aren't they? I'm just going to suck that up before I lose it right here. A bit on the side that was trying to travel. Here's the last pan of the mystery pay dirt. Doing all right, Crash. Having some issues, but I'll get them. Good old wage garnishment. Yay! I still can't believe they took $366 out of one check. And apparently they're going to do that for the next 4 checks, and I get paid every other week. So that's the next 2 months. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't know. Did it to myself. Karma. Wage garnishment? No, that's for credit card. Finger Hut? You ever heard of Finger Hut? They sued me. I've never heard of Finger Hut suing anybody ever. My mom, my grandma, everybody I know is ripped off Finger Hut. Like, nobody pays. Right? They garnished my check for $1,300. They took out $366 per check. That is $183 a week they're taking. It's crazy. If it wasn't for people buying pay dirt and stuff, I wouldn't have been able to pay my rent this week. My rent was due out of this check, and they took it down below what my rent was. Yeah, they can do that. Finger Hut's like a mail order catalog. I appreciate that, Gene. I don't like to over overextend my. I don't want to be an e-beggar, you know. Like man, rough. I didn't live check to check, which basically living check to check. I feel like I'm living above my means as it is, so I need to just reevaluate life completely. But living check to check and then getting garnished is ouch. Yeah, Finger Hut. Yeah. Well, I've never personally known anybody else that's been sued by Finger Hut. I didn't think they went that far. But like I was paying on it for years. Then the pandemic happened and I was getting all this overtime at double time, making all this money. I got all these credit cards sent to me and I was using them and shopping and paying them off and using them and shopping and paying them off. And then it was like the money just stopped. All the overtime got taken away. All the bonuses stopped. I couldn't afford the stuff anymore. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, Gene. But I try to give something for anything that's given to me. You know what I mean? Like I want somebody to get something in return. Like donation bag spots or, pay dirt or so, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't want to be that guy. Bummer. I don't know what I'm going to do for videos for the next 2 months. Not going to be able to order pay dirt. We'll see how it goes. I'll get through it. I've been through worse. Nobody's going to shoot me for this. You know what I mean? So that's a plus. You can get through anything if nobody's going to shoot you over it. Believe me, getting shot sucks. Yeah, they won't let us get overtime right now. We get in trouble if we get more than 15 minutes of overtime. I guess the Home Depot CEO only made 18 billion last year instead of 19 billion. You know? I will. I'll get through it. I know, Gene. I appreciate you. But anyway, this pay dirt was really fun. I really enjoyed this. So if you'd like to know what pay dirt it is, you'll have to watch the video that will go out to my Patreon members first, probably tonight. And then it will be public, the next day. Alarm go off there. I appreciate that, James. I will get me a video on a golden dragon pay dirt, Nice. I appreciate that. I really do. I, of course, will send the gold back to you if you so desire. No questions asked. Just appreciate being able to make a video on it and, pan it out. And I missed a lot. Look at all that. There's a lot of really fine gold in this bag. Way more than I expected. That's okay. That's right up my alley. Oh, 3 feet of water. Ouch. Well, this is going to be going on for about 2 months, Lord Shadow, so I got about 2 months of garnishment coming here, so whenever the rain dries up and you want to send me some, I'll make a video on it. And again, I will send the gold back. Let me know, I thought about that, Crash. No, I'm not able to make money on my videos. In and out, take it back. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm not able to monetize. They keep turning me down. Prairie, what's up? Well, thank you, James. I appreciate that. Really do. Can't monetize. They keep turning me down for monetization, but they don't tell you why. So I don't know what to fix because they won't tell me what's wrong. But I started that buy me a coffee thing, www.buymeacoffee/TroubledOne, like a tip jar kind of. 45. I'm 45. Is that what you're asking? I'll be 45 August. Not sure if you're talking to me or not. Oh, you ordered the Gold Boss, the Buddy Boss, Boss Buddy. Oh, Shadow's Age. Gotcha. Same age. All right, folks. I gotta switch over to video mode and record the snuffer dump for this so I can get this video out tonight. I appreciate y'all. Breaking that up. I appreciate y'all being here. And yeah. Tonight you auction off a Lord Shadow painting. Oh wow. Let me know and I'll share it out. I won't be able to bid on it, but I'm also 45, Lord Shadow. Oh, Mary's benefit. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. Yeah. Donated a bag to that too. Donated a $250,000 bag to that. So I'll be there. Anyway, thank you for being here. I really appreciate y'all. Oh, hour and a half. 90 minutes. Thank you, Lord Shadow. Appreciate it. Just don't want to assume, and always offer. Appreciate y'all very much, though. Awesome community. And I will see y'all tonight at Mary's Benefit on Travis's channel. What is it? 403? Where's my sticker at? What was his channel name? Damn it. Now I'm drawing a blank. What channel is that on tonight, Prairie? It's on your channel. Gotcha. I'll be in somebody's chat. I'll see y'all there. Later, AAA. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to end it there.